So my friend just asked me how to make some Cricut stickers at home. They're interested in starting an Etsy shop and making stickers to sell. So I have some experience in this and I want to make a video to show all of you. This is kind of what my sticker sheet looks like. It's really simple and easy, so let's get started. Okay, so what you need is a computer. You're going to need a Cricut mat, and a printer. So you can have either an inkjet printer or a laser jet printer. And then you're going to also need some sticker paper. So depending on what kind of printer that you have, you need to make sure that your sticker paper is compatible with that printer. However, if you're interested in seeing any of the stuff that I use, I'll go ahead and link that below for you. But now let's head on to the computer into Cricut Design Space so I can show you the process. So now that you're in the software and you've started a new project, you want to create your shape for your background. So right here where it says shapes, you're going to choose what you want. I recommend using a little square with the rounded edges just because it looks more professional, but it's totally up to you. You can do the normal square shape. So we're going to go ahead and click this one. So next we need to change the dimensions of the shapes. So we're going to go up top where it says size. There's going to be a little lock here. So in order to adjust any of this, you need to unlock it. And then on the width section, we need to change this to 4.625. And then the height needs to be changed to 6.75. And then you can just click away from it and it should just go ahead and adjust itself. Now we need to duplicate this square 7 more times so we get a total of 8. So we're going to come over to the right top side where there's 2 little squares intersecting with each other and a plus in the middle. So we're going to click this 7 times now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then it should have a little effect going downwards like this. What we're going to do next is highlight everything because we want to bring them all together in the center. So by doing this, we need to click this align button up top and then click align to center. And that should bring everything straight into the middle. Now we need to group all of these squares together by attaching them. So we're going to click this attach button. And now they should all be one. That way when you move it around, the squares don't go all over the place and they stick together. Now it's time to upload your design. So you're going to click on the bottom left where it says upload. And you're going to choose your designs that you want. Once you choose them, you're going to add them to your canvas. I've already done this step for the sake of time. But go ahead and arrange them the way that you would like. If you want them to be rotated or angled, or smaller than some or bigger than some, go ahead and fix them. Just keep in mind that when you're fixing, don't put them too close to the edges because they may get cut off. I think I'm good here on my end, so what I'm going to do next is actually attach them to the sticker sheet themselves. So I'm going to highlight everything and I'm going to click the little paperclip icon which says attach again. And now we have them all together as one. Now that your sticker sheet is all attached, we want to change the background of where this gray area is because I want it to be white for my stickers, but if you want it to be pink or blue or yellow, we're going to teach you how to do that here. So you want to click on this first square that you have in the square attachments. And then up top, you're going to see this little tiny gray square. So I'm going to click this and you're going to change it to whatever color you want. In my case, we're doing white, and now it looks like this. So we're going to drag this over to the top left. We're going to duplicate this sheet because you can actually put 2 sticker sheets on one piece of paper. So we're going to highlight this and then go ahead and go to the duplicate icon again. And then it's going to give you 2 of them and it's going to put one kind of on top of the other. So we're just going to move it over to the right and put it right next to each other. And then we want to make sure that they're actually straight across. So we're going to highlight everything, go back to this align button, and then make sure that we align them straight across from the bottom. And now we're 100% sure that they're completely straight. And then in order to keep them again grouped together, we need to attach them. So before you print, you may notice that you might come across this error. It's going to say that it's not supported and that your page is too large. That's okay, it's an easy fix. So what it means is that your sticker sheets are too big. So we just need to go ahead into the size again and fix it. So we're going to change it to 9.25 and it should be completely fine now. You see that the error goes away. So next we want to rotate this 90 degrees. So what we're going to do is highlight our sticker sheets. We're going to go into this rotate section and you're just going to put 90 degrees. That way it does it perfectly for you. And now it's rotated perfectly. We're going to move it and shift it over to the left all the way. And now we're done. We can go to actually make it. So we're going to click on the make it button. You're going to see here that it's your print preview. Everything looks good to me. So I'm going to hit continue. And then you want to send this to your printer so it can print out the sticker sheet for you. So let's do that. And right here, it's going to ask you if you want to add a bleed. You really only need to add a bleed if you're using an offset that is not white. If your offset is white, you don't need it. In my case, my offset is white, so I don't need this. And now I'm going to hit print. So I just finished printing it out. It looks awesome. Now we're going to go back into Cricut Design Space and set up the cutting settings. So we're going to hit continue and waiting for this to load. All right, so now you want to choose your set base material. It just really depends on the Cricut machine that you have, and I feel like the sticker paper that you're using also. So in my case, I'm going to be using printable vinyl because that's what works best for my Cricut Air 2 and for the sticker paper that I'm using. So I'm going to click on this. Now Cricut is going to tell you to load your tools and material. I would always refer back to the preview that Cricut is telling you to use. You want to orientate your sheet exactly how they're telling you to align it, because if you don't, then it may cut out your stickers a little funky or just completely cut over them in general. So in order to avoid this, just follow exactly how it's oriented on Cricut. So now you want to place your sticker paper on your Cricut mat and then load it in. Make sure that you're using a blade that's relatively new or still sharp, because if you're using a dull blade, your cuts may be a little bit jagged. I also recommend to use a mat that's still sticky. Yeah, that's probably common sense, but I didn't know this and I used a dull mat and the Cricut just ate it up. Just ate up my paper like it was breakfast, so that was really nice. But another thing is, if your Cricut machine isn't cutting exactly where it should be or off of the design, then you may need to consider calibrating your Cricut. Well, that about wraps it up. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any more questions, just hesitate to leave them in the comments. No, I'm just playing. Please just leave them in the comments. I will get back to them all, I promise. And if you want to know how to make these really cool cutout stickers, let me know. I'd be happy to make a video on these too. But until then, I'll see you guys later.